Hello my friend, and welcome back to another junk journal with me. As usual, I'm starting out with choosing my pages I want to work on. And I landed up on these two pages which I love the colors. It's like a yellow goldish color and a coffee dyed paper. And all I know, I wasn't prepared for this video as usual. All I wanted is to add this envelope onto my page, so I focused on that mostly. And I'm distressing the envelope with my Distress Archive ink vintage photo, and I'm backing up the envelope with some brown paper that I have, just so the inside will have a bit more color and it won't be so white. So I'm gluing the brown paper onto the envelope, just on the top of the envelope. And I'm letting the glue dry, so I put it aside. I have this wallpaper and I really want to try it, but at the end it didn't work on this page. So I'm just trying to figure out how and where I want to put everything down, and I was a bit struggling until I found this cute image. The linen is from Johanna's Linens, and I will link everything down below so you can find everything. And yeah, I'm just gluing the image straight away. And I'm taking the linen as well. I'm checking where I want it to be and I'm gluing it straight down. And I'm adding a double-sided tape so I can put it like a tuck spot. And yeah, I was a bit struggling with this page. I don't know why. It always felt like something missing, and it still is for me, but it came out really good, but it's still missing something and I don't know what. So yeah, I'm taking this very thin double-sided tape that I got it from AliExpress, and I'm adding it to the envelope. And I'm also adding double-sided tape onto the envelope itself behind. It will have some tuck spot as well, like a little pocket. I'm distressing the inside as well. And I want to see how I want to collage everything behind that envelope. I want to have a partial print onto this scrap of paper that I'm gluing right now. And I want to do it just there at these two circles. I'm grabbing my Memento Espresso Truffle and I'm stamping that. And yeah, I just want a partial I don't want the entire thing. So yeah, that's great. I'm adding the double-sided tape to make a pocket. And yeah, I'm just checking that you can fit inside that pocket and the envelope. So I'm taking my coffee dyed index card and I'm stamping on it with my Memento Espresso Truffle. I have this image of a hot air balloon, which is very beautiful. It's taken from a book. And I'm just backing it up again with just a plain brown paper. I'm cutting it to the size that I want it. I'm distressing it. I'm distressing the edges and just see that it sits in the pocket. I have this label sticker and I punched a hole in it and I put a thread through it. And yeah. And I'm folding the index card, just checking that it fits, and it fits perfectly. And I'm just journaling, and all this journaling today is very private, so I'm adding it to the pocket. Now at first I'm closing the pocket, but at the end I will pull off the sticker, not so elegantly. And now I grab the next card and I just journaled on top of that as well, behind that as well. And for the page next to it, I'm just adding a wallpaper. I love this vintage feel-like wallpaper. And I have this tray from a book. And to finish it off, I distress it with archival ink vintage photo. And the vintage photo I spread all over the edges and all over the image itself, just to make it a bit more vintagey. And I also, after that, I crumpled it, and so it will add more texture to the page. I'm taking just a scrap of paper just to add a bit more color underneath that tree. I have this very vintage page. It's from my mom's knitting and crocheting books and magazines. So I have this cute image of a woman smiling, and I really love this image and I wanted to add that. So I'm carefully gluing it. So I have this round label and it is so beautiful, and I have this little tag as well. And now I'm adding this little scrap of music sheet under that tag. And I'm adding this beautiful sticker butterfly. I'm gluing the tag onto that page. I have these two sentiments which says magic and smile, and I'm adding it on top of the tag. I just distress the edges a bit. And now I'm adding a little bit more sentimental to the page, and I have these two sentences. I have one sentiment which says find your courage, and another that says think fast, live slow, which I love. And yeah, I distress it completely and I glue it on top of that tree. After I already closed the envelope, I open it again and I ruined it a bit, but it's okay. I took that card off and I wanted to see if it fits on inside a pocket or inside the envelope, and it fits. And I journaled something private in it, sorry that I can't show. And yeah, I just closed it with a scrap of paper. I finished by tucking in that little air balloon card onto that tack spot with Johanna's beautiful linen. I'm just stapling that little tag at the top just so it won't fall. Even though I put lots of glue, but still. And I'm just checking that everything okay. And yeah, there is still something missing at that page and I couldn't tell what, but that's okay. I really love the card above and that little tag sticker. At first I thought of adding some gesso with a little stencil or something, but I decided to keep that as it is. It turned out beautiful. And on the other page, I might come back to it someday, but yeah, not today. So yeah, that is all, my friend. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next episode, but until then, bye!